Hello, and welcome back to another journey with a voyage. We are going to explore a country where history and arts are at the very core of its culture. Let's dive into the rich heritage of a beautiful nation, Italy, and find out what it has to offer. Did you know that Renaissance was a significant period of artistic and cultural growth in Italy? The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci, David by Michelangelo, the School of Athens by Raphael. In fact, many original art pieces from Renaissance are displayed in Italian museums. But then, Italy is a beautiful country with a densely accumulated rich history. And it only escalates with cities like Venice, Milan, Florence, and who can forget Rome, which only enhances their dazzling culture. Hold on, you don't want to miss a virtual trip to Venice? And what's virtual today will be a dream come true in no time, right? So where do you want to start in Venice? Yes, we all know it's a city built on 100 islands. It has no roads, just canals, which makes it famous for its gondola rides along the Grand Canal thoroughfare lined with Renaissance and Gothic palaces. But do you know how the majestic architecture is spread out around the city? Some people even describe the architecture as heavenly, and the city as God's rare creation. Home to St. Mark's Basilica, a cathedral church and one of the most visited sites in Venice. This 980 church has many legendary stories. For any traveler, this church is a must-see. Let's head towards Doge's Palace in Venice. A palace known to be a very symbol of Venice and masterpiece of Gothic architecture. If you're planning to visit more than one of these sites, your best bet would be to get a museum pass, because this pass is valid for 6 months and will grant you entrance to St. Mark's, Doge's Palace, combined itinerary of Museo Corner. And of course, don't miss the Rialto Bridge. This landmark is known to be the heart of Venice. No one wants to leave Venice once you get there. Cover more amazing cities if we stay here, right? So let's head out to Florence. There's something about this name that narrates beauty. A city that's surrounded by arts and architecture. In fact, for every art lover, this city is where you fall in love again and again with the treasured art pieces of your dreams. And if you somehow do get away from those paintings and sculptures, make your way towards the iconic Duomo and Ponte Vecchio Bridge. Ponte Vecchio, by the way, means Old Bridge. And there are so many tours to choose from. There's the bike tour, there are like bus and minivan tours, then there are walking tours. You can even go for an architectural tour, rail tours, even photography tours. Or if you're looking for a private guide, there are private car tours too. From Florence, you can also take a day trip to Siena, Pisa, and San Gimignano with lunch. To choose the best option, please click the link below. Do you want to come and see what treasures the capital city of Rome is holding inside its walls? Let's go find out. Now, which historic landmark should we start from, The Colosseum looks like a good place to start. This historic landmark was a huge part of Roman culture. It marks 2,000 years of history, with Rome's most famous and largest amphitheater ever built. The use of concrete and their trademark round arches just shows Roman strength and engineering. The Colosseum was mostly used by the Roman emperors for entertainment, like gladiator fights, animal hunting, even executions. Stage for theatrical performances, enactment of the latest battles. Because it was free for public, and to keep the uprise of the public in their favors, rent was given out by the emperors. Even though it was greatly damaged by an earthquake years ago, the structure still stands. And of course, before leaving the city, don't forget to make a wish at the famous Trevi Fountain. It just might come true. Milan. A visit to Milan means viewing Da Vinci's Last Supper. Renaissance means rebirth. Leonardo da Vinci, a very famous Renaissance painter, created The Last Supper. It depicts the last meal by Jesus Christ with his disciples, as described in the Bible. This masterpiece is the most famous and influential piece of art ever created. You can see this in Santa Maria delle Grazie. A guided tour will make the process easier and faster. There are also some strict rules that follow the visit, like not using the flashlight camera and keeping a distance. Santa Maria Church also comes under UNESCO World Heritage Site. Best option would be to book ahead of time. It's a free cancellation 24 hours prior to the visit. This way, you won't miss the chance of a lifetime. No one leaves Milan without viewing the Last Supper. And guided tour also means a good package that includes Sforza Castle and Milan Cathedral. Wait a minute now, we nearly missed seeing the coastal beauty of Italy. I'm heading right there. Are you coming with me? Now if we head towards southern Italy, there are some coastal towns located there. The scenic view of these colorful towns are set between the mountains and cobalt blue waters, known as the Amalfi Coast. You can also take a day tour from Rome or Naples. The boat tours for the day include different options, depending upon what you'd like to explore. Snorkeling, Amalfi and Positano boat tour, a day trip to Pompeii, or a walking tour on the Path of the Gods, as the locals call it. And then along the Italian Riviera, there is this unique coastline called Cinque Terre, which is home to 5 colorful seaside villages. If you're based in Florence, book a day tour to this gorgeous place via cruise or a private boat. There's nothing better than feeling fresh air by the sea. Take a ride in that boat. But if it calls to savor the best seafood in all Italy, everything can be set aside at this place is highly recommend the best place and variety of seafood cuisine. Talking about cuisines, now Italian food is a game changer. I'll start with pasta, a world famous dish. There must be like 100 ways of presenting pasta, with pasta sauce, white sauce and cheese, pasta ravioli. There must be over 100 different ways pasta can be prepared. And I haven't met a child yet who doesn't love pasta. Pizza margherita, a crust with bubbles, fresh mozzarella and basil, and a sprinkle of olive oil. Truly, the best of it can only be found in Italy. Lasagna, layered flat pasta with cheese, sauce and mincemeat. No one can say no to this dish. And then there are other cuisines like risotto, panini, and gelato, a world-famous ice cream that leaves you craving for more. And to top it all, tiramisu, a classic Italian dessert with layers of ladyfingers soaked in coffee and mascarpone cheese that melts in your mouth with every bite. Italian cuisine has a taste where every dish is a unique delicacy. You keep longing for more and more. Italians have a long list of successful sports teams. Their national football team has bagged 4 FIFA World Cup victories. Other popular sports include basketball, volleyball, and rugby. Their male and female volleyball teams are featured as one of the best in the world. Best SIM card option to travel around Italy. You can get eSIM data plan in Italy. It can also be used around Europe and can be activated from anywhere. And if you cancel it 24 hours before your trip, you can get a full refund. It's that easy and pocket friendly. Not just that, you can activate it from anywhere during your journey and enjoy the variety of options of eSIM. So, ready to book your trip to Italy? I don't know about you, but I am ready to pack my bags. Okay, here's a question before I leave. Which city in Italy would be the first on your bucket list? Leave your answers in the comments below. Let's see if your destination matches mine. And if you haven't clicked the bell icon or subscribed to our channel, you know what to do. To to explore? Follow for more. See you really soon.